back to my kitchen. Today I want to give you my review on my Pampered Chef Deluxe air fryer. This machine has virtually taken over my kitchen. I very rarely use my oven anymore. We have done a lot of cooking in this since I got it on February 1st. I have done everything in here except for bake and reheat. But given what I have done, I can't imagine reheat or bake are going to fail me either. Let's basically just go over what comes with it. Of course, you get the shell and you get a drip tray that just goes in the bottom. Okay. You get a rotisserie set with which you can do roasts or like a full chicken up to, I think it's 3 or 4 pounds. I've done one that was just over the 3-pound limit and it was delicious. Crispy and on the outside, juicy inside. Really, really nicely done. And that was a great success. You can also do roasts, but you have to have them bound so that they don't fall apart and jam up the mechanism. Okay, on the top is a guard, basically. Now what this does is covers the element at the top so that things can't hit it. This is not a cooking tray, okay? It's got a little bar here to pull it in and out. But that is its sole purpose in life, is that. You do get 2 trays. And of course they're really wire, basically because you want air circulation, so they can't be a solid pan. You have 3 shelf levels, so you can bottom, middle, and then the top one, it goes there. Okay, so it depends on what you're making, how high it is, where you can place your pan. When you have a longer cook time, this will beep at half point to remind you to flip the trays around. So the top goes to the bottom, bottom goes to the top, so that you get even browning. That is a very handy feature because you don't have to worry about setting it. If you set the timer for 20 minutes, it'll beep at 10 minutes automatically. Sometimes, though, you don't need a timer because you're using the drum. Okay. Now, in this little drum, you can put food, French fries, certain other vegetables and things that you need constant motion on, and you set it to rotate. Up here on this switch, you touch that switch to make it rotate, and it'll beep halfway, and you can just ignore it because it's constantly moving. This is really handy. My husband's favorite item in here, I think, is the air fry French fries. They are the crispiest, least greasy fries he's ever had. And quite often I'll be asked, you know, are you making air fries? Yes. Anyway, so this is very easy to take care of. Simple soap and water hand wash like any other dish. There are things that can go in a dishwasher. I don't own one, so I have not focused on that. I hand wash everything. As far as the review goes, one of the things is these were nice and shiny, but now that I've used them a bit, I've noticed there are marks from grease being heated and burnt on here. These are not the easiest to clean, okay, because of the wire mesh idea. But what I use is one of these kitchen scrubbers, and that I find gets into the wire mesh really easy to knock any food particles out, and it cleans it really good. Okay, the other thing that comes with is this. It's called a Retrieval Tool, and what it does is it reaches in there and cradles the roller bin here to pull it out, because of course this is hot when it comes out. It's really hot. So what I do is I grab it out of here, so when it's cold and you put your fries in it, you put it into the hole on the side, and then you rest it on the other side in the tray, and it's solid, okay? It won't roll. That's why you need to press the rotate, so that the mechanism in there can turn it, because it gives it a positive lockup. Now when you're done, you simply grab it out like this and put it on a cutting board. That's what I do, is put it on a cutting board. And the only drawback to this little setup is opening the sucker when it's hot. What I've discovered, now I'm wearing gloves of course, what I've discovered is a good way is to take a fork and just pry up that little latch, and it will fly open like that. Okay? That is the only drawback. It is not easy to open with gloves because it's a tiny little catch. But that is minor. Okay? I'll deal with that. That's fine. A fork does wonders. If you want the full specs for this, all you need to go is pamperedchef.ca, and they will have the Deluxe air fryer listed, and when you click on it, it'll open up and it'll give you all of the specs that is in it. You can basically air fry, bake, roast, rotisserie, that's for the chicken and the roast, reheat leftovers and stuff, and dehydrate. I have done beef jerky, and this thing is amazing at dehydrating. In fact, I have my eyes on fruit leather trays. You can get 3 of them for $45, and that's Canadian, of course. But I have so much use for this machine that I am adding accessories when I can. Okay, I already have the skewer set, so you can do kebabs. We've done chicken kebabs with this already as well. Now this is handy because it does have presets. Okay, air fry, these are presets. They're already set out. You can just fire it up if that's the setting you want. That's 25 minutes at 400 for air fry. And then bake is 15 minutes at 350. Roast, 10 minutes at 375. Rotisserie, 45 minutes at 400. Reheat, 5 minutes at 350. And dehydrate that's 4 hours at 130 Fahrenheit. Now, if none of those suit what you want to make, there is a custom button. And once you press custom, you can change that timing. You can change to what you need, and then you click it again, push the big button in, and you can change the temperature. Okay? And that goes for all of these. All of these settings can change if you hit custom. You can custom rotisserie, custom reheat, custom dehydrate. You can change what you want. There is even a light in here. I have to set it to something for it to show up. There is a light in the oven that is really handy to check on things while you're making things. Now, if you notice, I'll just unplug this because it's not being used. If you'll notice, this is where it sits. This is where it lives in my kitchen. Because this gets hot and there's a vent out the back and the sides get warm, okay? It's an oven, right? This is where it lives in my kitchen. It is clear of all cupboards. It's not under a cupboard at all. It has its own plug in the wall right there. You don't use a power cord with this. No extensions, no power bars, nothing. Right into the wall because it is an oven, okay? I love making things in this machine. If I don't have a recipe in the booklet that comes with it and I want to try something else, do a quick search on the internet and there is an air fryer recipe out there, okay? Other than that, it is trial and error, a lot of trial and error. But you will have favorite things you want to make in here. I love that it is so many functions in one. It saves energy. You don't have to preheat like an oven. It's like instant there. Okay? I was going to buy a dehydrator and I'm glad I didn't. I chose to wait for the right machine. There were a lot of deals in the stores, and I was like, maybe. But then I ultimately decided not to. So I waited, and this came up, and it's perfect. I can dehydrate, but I can also air fry and bake and roast and rotisserie and reheat, and it's an all-in-one, and it's the best value for your money. It's customizable. It's not stuck in one thing. And what I really, really like is it's a lot of fun to use. And it's very reasonable for the noise it makes. There is a fan. It is basically a convection oven. There is a fan that drives it in there with the heat. The door can come off. There's two little catches down at the base of the door. You push them in and pull the door out. Very easy to clean. Soap and water wash up. You leave it when it's hot. You leave it sit just like that to cool down normally, okay? Once it's cool, you can open it up, take your soap and water from the dish, the sink, take that on a cloth, wipe it down inside, make sure you get the walls. Every once in a while, take this out and wash it as well, because it will collect grease, and you don't need that near your heating element. So This is very simple, very easy to take care of, multifunction, excellent, excellent price. I believe they go for almost $300 retail. I did an online Pampered Chef party, and I earned a discount as a host reward, and so I didn't pay nearly that much at all, and I got a host special which included the skewers, okay, and little oven mitts. These are a mini oven mitt, and they're silicone, and they are perfect for dealing with this because they are small size to go in this opening. Okay, very easy to take care of these too. These don't come with it, not with the Pampered Chef air fryer. They are available though separately for like $35, I believe. Anyway, so what is my ultimate opinion of this? I love this thing. Okay. Out of 5 stars, I can very firmly put it at 4.5 out of 5. Okay, I love this machine. It is multi-purpose, best bang for your buck. It does a lot of things in your kitchen, saves you energy, and it's fun to use. So I hope this helps you if you're considering purchasing one of these. I would highly recommend you purchase this. You would be very happy to discover everything you can do with this machine, and it is a great deal. What else can I say? I love it. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.